Hi guys, it's me, Boog!
And Dad.
And today we're going to be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker 2-pack!
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. So
Yeah,
this is the Dual Investment, better known as the Dual Investment, um,
they
and
literally
with
just said the same thing.
and diorama and in Black Series.
Well, actually,
Uh,
this moment is probably more known for this is the battle where Darth Vader tells Luke the truth that he is his father.
but before that, he
Yes.
absolutely takes Luke's lightsaber, turns it sideways, and shoves it straight up his candy shooter. No, yeah, pretty much.
That is pretty much what happened.
Yeah,
He kicks the ever living crap out of Luke.
shows Luke who's the daddy, and then
Yes.
he tells him.
I am your daddy.
Right.
Literally.
Yoda and Obi-Wan weren't kidding around when they tried to tell him he wasn't ready. He was not
He
ready.
was very much not ready.
Yeah, and I think Vader was just playing with him. He wasn't even like trying.
Yeah, I don't
The
think
story didn't playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah. It was a great battle. It was a great like showcase for Vader's skill, probably the best lightsaber duel we'd gotten to that point because
Yeah.
the one in New Hope, Vader versus Obi-Wan, that one was,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was it does it really count as a battle really?
didn't move the needle too far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
um,
this is really kind of where we really got to see what
yeah,
lightsaber battles could be.
right. I think that one passed the test just because nobody had ever seen a lightsaber before, so everybody was just
Yeah.
so
In all of it.
yeah, and all of just that
Yes.
yeah, I didn't really realize that there wasn't really a whole lot happening other than two old guys with a stick. But because it was a lightsaber, it looked really cool.
Yes.
But yeah, so like I said, we're going to get I think, Boo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're getting a brand new, obviously Black Series Bespin Vader, Black Series Bespin Luke,
Okay. I guess
and
that's still to be determined whether if it is completely new or not.
okay, yeah, I don't know because I don't
I
we
do,
have
I do,
Black Series Vaders. I guess we can compare
I
it
do
to.
know this one, this Darth, for the first time in Black Series history, is coming with a wired cloth cape.
Oh, that's nice.
And
And do we
then,
know? Do we have a Bespin Luke in Black Series? I know we got
no, we
tons
do
in three,
not.
three
This
quarter.
is the first
Okay,
one
so we don't have anything to compare
in
that one
Black
to. So I don't
Series.
know.
Well, we have
Um,
other Lukes to put them up against.
Yeah, and then of course we're gonna get the Bespin diorama. So
Yes,
basically, like a diorama stand to stand on, which
kind
is
of
awesome.
the Cloud City diorama.
Yes, super excited about that. I would have bought these figures anyway. Maybe not the Vader because we already have a few Vaders in Black Series, but
How dare
yeah, to
you?
get this whole diorama is amazing. And I think we
How
got the
dare
whole
you
thing
call yourself a
for
Star Wars fan and not even considering buying all the Darth Vaders? How
every
could
single
you?
one. Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
but 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 yeah, this is gonna be just like the ultimate display piece. So excited
Yes.
about this. The only thing I'm looking forward with Luke, like I said, you can't see anything. They put us in a completely enclosed box, no windows. So the only thing I'm really looking
Even
forward
though we
with
do
Luke,
get some totally awesome art on the front.
yeah, that is awesome. You gotta kind of hold it at an angle, but that is so
Yeah.
cool. But I'm really looking forward with Vader on this one. Not so
No,
much just typically. Obviously, he needs to look like Empire Vader,
he needs to look like
but
Darth Vader.
yeah,
Yeah.
Luke,
There's no going
though,
with here.
with him, for this one to really hit the home run or hit the mark for me, it needs to be heavily weathered, heavily battle damaged. Because, like I said, he got his butt kicked in this thing.
Yes.
That's the Bestman Luke you want. You don't want a little tattered suit or whatever. I mean, he needs to look like he's been put in the ringer because it's exactly what he looked like
Well,
when the fight
let's
was
see. Here's
over.
the description.
Yeah.
Overpowering and battered and bloodied Luke Skywalker in Cloud City, Sith Lord Darth Vader revealed a frightening truth that he was Luke's father.
Right. And of course, he even loses his hand in this one, as everyone
Yeah.
knows. I don't know if that's going to be a feature in this or not. It's not going to be a deal breaker for me because you could always say that hadn't happened yet because that's the very end of the battle.
Well, also, I think,
Um,
I don't know, depending on how the Black Series. Typically, I'd say you might be able just to remove it yourself if you
but I
want
will
to.
say in
I think,
VC, we
maybe.
did get
We'll
that
see.
feature a lot in 3 3/4.
Well, also,
Um,
that was the same thing, pretty much. Removable hand here. I guess it just comes down to is the hand removable or not?
you know,
Here. That's kind of the question here.
uh,
So that way you can have both.
yeah, true. Exactly. So,
You can have before battle and then during the battle or at the end of the battle.
I guess for me, it can't just be the hand because it's got to be like because he's wearing long sleeves and it kind of happens at the cuff, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like that whole part's got to be like unattached so it looks right when it's
Well, I mean, in the movie,
kind of like Ponda Baba's, situation in the cantina.
That's true.
Kind of
Yes.
like that. Yeah, you're gonna have to have that. So,
Yeah.
um,
I don't know. His sleeve wasn't really damaged because of it, so you could easily just like if the cuff goes all the way to the hand, you could definitely get away with it. I think just
well,
having the hand be removable.
that's all the things and more that we're
Yes,
dying to find
we're
out once
gonna
we get
find
inside
out
this
here.
mystery box here.
I do like that we
So,
kind of got a blueprint sketch here on the back.
yeah,
So let's see. It says here that posable soft goods cape. We also get includes display base and a detachable clash effect.
nice. Okay, I think that's something new they're doing too, the
Yeah,
flash effect. So we'll definitely check into that.
definitely.
As far as the backstory on this goes, I think this was announced at San Diego Comic Con somewhere in there.
Yes.
About the same time that there's another set that's the Battle of Geonosis, or not Geonosis. Mustafar. Sorry, Mustafar. Obi-Wan,
And also
Anakin.
another two pack,
Yeah.
Mace Windu and Palpatine two pack.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
from
So
that battle as well. So
right.
I don't think that one has came out yet.
I know I got the pre-order for it, but I'm gonna have to go to eBay to grab the Anakin and Obi-Wan one because I really
Yeah,
want
which
that
Dad
one.
has continued to has continued to threaten to do it and is going to do it yet.
Right, I gotta save up the money. I was
Yes.
still broke from Christmas,
Still
but
broke.
once some point this
Very
year,
painful.
yes, I will pay the ridiculous eBay prices
Yes,
and
you will.
yeah, secure that set just because I want it from a diorama. I think it's those diorama pieces from it, just like this one, are gonna be absolutely awesome. It's just that one was kind of like an exclusive Comic
San
Con
Diego Comic
thing,
Con
and
exclusive,
they
yeah.
did bop it back on the site real briefly, and
Well,
then
yeah,
that was
pretty much
it.
it's like they put whatever
Yeah.
didn't sell at San Diego Comic Con on there and it was sold out like
And I
in
missed it. I missed
moments.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think Dad was actually like literally like a week late to the party. I'm
A
pretty
whole
sure I
week.
remember that.
Yeah,
remember right?
it
You were
was
late by
strange.
somewhat. I think it was
I
like at
know.
least a day at least.
And with this one, I haven't
Anyway,
gone back and looked. We got the pre-order in for it way back when it came right before Christmas, I
yep.
would say. So it's fairly new, a couple weeks or whatever. But like I said, I'm not sure if it's still available or not. I have to check the Hasbro Pulse and see
I want to
what's
say it
going on with that.
is. I think
Yeah,
maybe
I hope
possibly.
so.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'll
this is a
go
great
find
set.
out.
Yeah, making up to sell. All right, enough of that. Let's get him out of the box. Check him out.
Be right back. All right, and here is Darth and Luke out of the box.
Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, Hasbro has done it this time with this set. This is great.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, just I think what we were talking about earlier in the intro was mostly concerned about Luke's suit and the battle damage. Do not be worried there. They nailed it.
Yes.
Yeah, they got it exactly right. He is tattered, torn, beaten, dirty, filthy, just like in the movie. Even got a little damage on the face, around the eye. That looks really good. Hair looks really sweaty, like in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he has been hit by a Mack truck called Darth Vader,
Well,
and he has.
we're going to focus on one figure at a time here. So we're going to start with Darth here.
Okay.
So obviously the big seller for kind of this for this figure was for the first time in Black Series history, we got a cloth wired cape.
Yeah.
Now I will go ahead and say it is a little. You do have to mess with it quite a bit to kind of get it just right. And during the process, I could definitely say it's not the best wired cape that me and Dad have gotten, but
Yeah, it's a little wonky, and honestly, for a character like Vader, I think kind of unnecessary. I would have been fine if it didn't have the wire cape, but because this has been the best it's been seen, and you do have a lot of wind, I think that's why they went ahead and did it. And yeah, if you want to put the time into working with it, I think you could get it in some really cool poses. But to me, the wired capes are more like for your flying type, I guess, heroes, the Supermans and superheroes, that kind of thing is where those look really, really awesome. Like I said, but you can do some cool stuff with this. I think
definitely.
and more important to me, the cape size is right. We had a big, huge, billowing cape. That's what they gave us. It's not short, unlike some people.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I will also kind of say that because it's such a big blowing cape, it does kind of get in its own way in a way sometimes.
Yeah, you can kind of see that the way we've got it scrunched up the back. But Boot's going to
Yeah.
try a few more poses here to show you. But I don't want the cape to consume this whole review because
Yeah.
the figure itself is
Well,
absolutely amazing.
The reason why we're pretty much going with the cape is because the rest of it is pretty much the same Darth Vader kind of sculpt that we've been running with for quite a while now.
Okay, so not a lot of new there, just new paint, I guess.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's literally just the just the cloth cape is really the only new thing here
Okay.
for this figure. Pretty sure the paints are pretty similar to the last Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader we got.
Okay.
So pretty
Do
much.
you have those to bring in for some comparisons? Because I just can't remember without seeing them side by side.
No, we do not. But
Unfortunately, we do not. Okay.
unfortunately, I don't know what happened to the other Darth Vader. I think the other one just knew it was getting replaced, so it just decided just to disappear.
He may have just left.
Just left.
Anyway,
Just walked out.
This to me is a fantastic Vader. Empire Vader, probably the best Vader.
Yeah.
Where they finally got everything right with the costume. You know, there was a lot of budgetary concerns in A New Hope. So some parts of Vader's mask and stuff didn't look that great, but by the time Empire rolled around, George had money, and this is kind of probably what Vader is supposed to look like.
Yes.
You know, right here. So and
Vader
it's
in
great.
all of
Like I
his
said, it's
awesome
got-
glory.
The what?
Vader in all of his awesome glory here.
Yeah, all the details are there. The grays on the chest armor, and you know, like I said, I think all the imperfections with the mask has been worked out. Looks
Yep.
really good, really shiny, really clean.
Yeah, I do like how shiny the top of the helmet is.
Yeah,
Very
that
awesome.
metallic gray they gave us on, you know, those parts looks really good. It really bops, especially under the lights.
You got kind of got like a very dark silver for kind of the chest armor. All the buttons are painted, and yeah, pretty much it's it's a great Darth Vader figure.
Yeah, and Boog lifts the cape. You can kind of see the cloth runs all the way up the back to the chest plate, which is kind of nice.
So yeah,
that
you
under
got
skirt, and then that's even cloth on the back there, which is really cool.
and then even coming up here in the front of the torso.
Yeah.
You got even though our kind of like he does kind of have like straps that were they were like over the shoulder pads, so I did have to work with those kind of to get them back in position where they're supposed to be. But then also I think now, I think we got to talk about it now because you can see it.
Right.
There is a tag on the cloth cape.
Yeah, the tag's really weird. It's probably something they had to do for legal reasons, but of course you can just snip that off with some scissors. We haven't done it yet because we wanted to show it to you, but I'm sure Boo's going to take care of that really fast.
Now we'll just go ahead
Yeah.
and just see. It does say Hasbro official. There we go.
Okay.
Let's see. Is Hasbro officially?
I don't know why they felt like they needed to do that, but, you know, maybe it's just a little proof. Hey, we gave you a wired cape. It's not second hand, you know,
Could be, yeah.
second made. I figured it probably had some flammability ratings on there or something to let Vader know that, you know, if you stand too close to an open flame, that he could catch on fire.
Stay away from Mustafar.
Right.
Oh, wait, that's where he lives.
Exactly.
That sounds probably not like the greatest idea there, Vader, but okay. Well, I mean, you gotta have to make some sacrifices for being on being on a lava world.
Yeah, and I think they probably kind of knew most people would do what Boog just did.
So yeah, there you go.
Get rid of that, which is pretty easily done with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, you just
No
gotta.
problems.
I'd say you just gotta watch out for. There probably is gonna still be like some poses here where you're gonna still be able to see a little bit of the
White
light.
edge.
Yeah, but I think I got it. Yeah, it's kind of hidden underneath this flap. You can kind of see it there, but got it short enough to where the kind of the sewed flap can hide
Cover it
it.
up.
Yeah.
But I really do love this cape. The more Boog is kind of messing around with it, I mean, it really does have that wind-blown look. It looks really nice. And it's not just wired, Boog will show it to you, but it's not just wired on the edges, it's on the bottom too.
Yeah.
I don't think we've gotten one like that before from anybody. You know, McFarlane does wired capes.
I think they did do them on the bottom. I think.
But yeah, this thing looks...
Watch out for all the hairs getting on here.
Oh yeah. It's definitely made out of that material where it attracts dirt, dust, and hair. Unfortunately, I don't like that about it. But you know, I would prefer it to be a kind of a, I don't know, what you can get them that kind of like silky thing where they don't show as much dust and stuff. But this is not going to be that. You're going to have to dust this guy. But man, does it not look great?
Unless you just want a down and dirty Darth Vader, then you can. Then there you go. You can do that.
Yeah,
That's what you want.
Nobody wants a Darth Vader that looks like he just walked out of PetSmart. You know? But anyway, yeah, this looks amazing. I mean, up front, really close, it kind of can look kind of goofy, but you guys can see on the camera, just a little bit away, and it looks like it's supposed to look like, you know, he's just standing there in the winds of Bespin. You know, if you bust out that window, and yeah, you can keep playing with it, but you know, it just looks amazing.
Yeah,
it looks really good. I can definitely see what they were going for here when they designed it. This is great.
I definitely remember, like, we definitely had some wind flowing action for Darth when he delivers one of the most iconic lines in pop culture history.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
But
Luke, I shot in my pants. I think was that it? Something like that. I can't remember it. Yeah. Anyway.
okay, well, you know,
Should not have had burritos on the Death Star earlier.
that was quite a mistake.
Yes. There's a disturbance in my pants. Anyway,
There is a disturbance in the force.
we could really go on for hours of this. But
Yes. Anyway,
I just love this figure, and I'll say this too. And again, without having our other one, unfortunately, for comparison, and I think we've got a few Vaders. I can't believe one comparison, but when you first popped him up earlier, when he's right next to Luke, this is a massive figure.
Yeah,
I mean, this thing
he's
is
big.
huge.
Yes.
Was the other ones that big?
Well, Luke is probably not the greatest comparison to
Vader's
have,
is
but
he,
yeah.
Is he in our
No.
Black Series TIE Fighter?
No.
No, he's just gone.
He's just gone.
Just gone.
He was on the shelf, and then I think he nosedived and
Fell behind the shelf.
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So he's just gone now. I don't know what happened.
What do you say? It's probably behind Boots' dresser.
No, actually, I think it's laying on the floor somewhere.
Oh.
In there,
Oh.
somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. I meant to pick it up, never picked it up.
Was that one this huge? I just don't remember.
But also,
But-
it could just be because it's beside Luke. Like, Luke isn't exactly the tallest character. We'll get some other characters in here for a real
That's true.
comparison.
We've never had the best in Luke.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
Also, Luke isn't
Get a
necessarily
stormtrooper or two in here and kind of.
Luke isn't necessarily the tallest character out there.
Yeah,
either.
see how it scales. And Darth Vader wasn't either, but with his suit, he was about 7 foot tall because he's got prosthetic legs and the
Yes.
helmet's huge and yeah. So, but yeah, he like I said, next to Luke there, he just looked absolute monster,
Yes.
which is very cool because that's kind of the way he looked in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, I think everything on this to me is just about perfection. I love it. And I haven't even seen the accessories yet.
Well, what's a good Darth Vader without the lightsaber?
Yeah. Okay. Got the lightsaber.
So yeah, we got Darth's lightsaber hilt on there, and then of course the red blade.
And I'm sure it pops out, so you can have it attached to the belt, maybe, or
Yes, it does.
If you want.
Pop right out.
yeah.
And happy to report that the peg is a lot thicker this time.
Good. That's been a problem in the past. Of course, if you wanted it in permanent fight mode, a little E6000, and probably solve that problem. That's probably what we'll do with these, because I think that's the way they're going to be displayed, especially with this awesome base that we're about to get to. You guys are really going to love this.
So there you
I
go. You
tell
can
you
have
now.
the lightsaber hilt there on the
Awesomeness.
back.
I love it. Right, so he can properly give the lecture.
Luke,
I can't remember.
actually, I can't remember. I think he was holding it. I
He might have
think.
been still holding the lightsaber, but it was not. It wasn't extended. He'd already put it away. Fight was over. But yeah, you guys are gonna love this diorama stand. It is. I can tell you right now, it is fantastic. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Just excited about it.
Yes. There's Darth with his lightsaber.
Oh, I love it. That cape. Wow. Like I said, I hate the fact that it shows dust because we literally just got ours
Well,
out.
also
We do
it-
have cats, but I mean you can already see hair on it. We've had it in Hellbox 5 minutes. I hate that part.
Well, also
But-
we are in the studio lights here, so maybe in
will show
regular
everything.
lighting, it might not. Yeah, like Dad said, it'll pretty much show everything here in the bright lights here at the studio. But on regular lighting, it may not be as apparent.
Yeah, but you know the deal. Just get you one of those closed sticky roller things. I'm sure everything will come right off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is going to show everything.
Yes.
But man, I'll take it over the awesomeness that you can get with the look of this. This is definitely the best Vader I've ever seen.
Definitely agreed.
It is the best Vader. That cape is wow. First, like I said, I take everything I said now because at first I was kind of like, well, this is not really even necessary. But now after seeing it and the different poses you can get it in, man, yeah. I mean, you can picture this anywhere. Him out in the winds on Tatooine, you know.
Yep.
We saw that a lot in some of the cartoons, the Clone Wars, that kind of thing.
Kind of actually, Obi-Wan would be a
Yeah.
good one to. Would be a good one for example.
Yes. I mean, yeah, this is just so good. Okay.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're done with
Time for Luke.
Vader for now.
Yeah. So as you can see, I was totally blown away by Vader.
And it's Luke.
And Vader wasn't even the figure I was worried about. I was really figuring we would get just a pretty standard Vader. And I was worried about this one. As you can see now, I mean, this is
Come on, camera, work with us here.
Hopefully you can see. I'm struggling here a little bit.
Camera will not. It's refusing to focus.
Oh.
Focus.
Just take a few minutes. Give it a little time.
Typically, that's not how cameras work, but
Mine works that way. It's slow. But anyway,
it's focusing on the backdrop, unfortunately.
Yeah, they got they nailed it with, like I said, with the battle damage on this. That was the big thing for me, and they absolutely killed it. This guy, like I said, it looks just like he does at nearing the end of the battle in the first one. This is probably right before, he loses his hand and the battle's pretty much over. He's been hit by everything in that room, beaten down by Vader, but yeah, not only is it appropriately, dirty,
dirty, torn, destroyed.
Yes, destroyed, raggedy.
Yes. Beaten, black-eyed, bloodied.
They even got the hair right. The hair
Yep.
looks sweaty. However you make a plastic haircut look sweaty, but it does kind of have that right
Let's see.
look.
Hold up, we'll be back. All right, now you can actually see the figure now.
Yeah.
Camera's finally focused here.
But yeah, like I said, they even got the hair texture right for like a sweaty look. It's really cool. I wasn't expecting that, but they pulled it off somehow with some paint magic, I think. And then,
I also kind of like how the face, he just looks exhausted. As he should in this
that's
battle.
the way he looks in the movie. Yeah. He was beat.
Beaten, battered,
George
bloodied.
made sure, we got that point across. So this is Empire Strikes Back. Luke was not ready. Pretty much taken to near death, here. I love also how they got, he had the black eye. They portrayed that on the figure.
Even got a little smidge of blood on there.
Yeah. And then when we talk about the face sculpt, the face sculpt itself, I don't know, is this a true FX thing? Or is that somebody else? I don't know. But the face sculpt is great.
Well, okay. Is it 100% Mark Hamill? Not quite.
No.
Mark Hamill just has one of those faces that it's just very difficult to capture in action figure scale for
Absolutely.
whatever
Luke
reason.
just said 100,000%, but this is the best one I've seen.
Yeah, this is definitely a good one. That's for sure.
His nose is tough because he had the accident, so they had to his nose isn't even real. They had to recreate his nose after the wreck, and he looked completely different. Well, not completely different, but noticeably different from the first film to the second. So they kind of tried to figure that out, and that's actually a little bit of trivia, but that's actually how we get that Tauntaun scene right from the get-go in Empire. That's what George was kind of going to point to if people question why is Luke's appearance so different. The injuries he sustained from the Tauntaun, the Wampa.
Yes, the
Wampa. That was a big part of that. And then Luke just has a really, really rough time in Empire. It's the time where he's facing all the adversity. He starts off, like I said, getting destroyed by a Wampa, ends up at the end with this, getting beat down by Vader.
This was just not a good film for Luke.
No,
Things did not go well for him at all.
Right. So, I think they captured that perfectly with all this. Like I said, the face and stuff looks really good, which is super hard to do. The belt, kind of down to that now. That looks really, really awesome.
The belt even got some smudging on the actual buckle itself to make it look dirty.
There was nothing he was wearing that wasn't just absolutely destroyed. He even got some cuts on the
pockets are even torn off.
Knees are exposed, I think.
Knees are,
Which I didn't even notice that in the movie, but okay. But he did have a really awesome Han Solo style holster with belt.
Yeah.
And they nailed that. That looks really, really good.
Yep.
And it's 3D, like something you can attach to it. It's not actually just made to the figure, which I like.
Yeah, it is a separate piece, so you can adjust it a little bit if you want to do that.
And of course, it's got a distinct look too, and they nailed that.
I know.
Which probably wasn't. Oh yeah, Luke can't really stand.
Luke can't even stand.
I just think all this is it's
They got
perfect. It's what I wanted.
Bunch of
what
nice.
I really hope this set would be.
Yeah, a bunch of nice wrinkle details as well. So because this is actually a new sculpt, let's go over articulation here. So
Commander Cody in.
Ted can. It's not Commander.
No, that's
Cody,
Baggins. I get confused all the time.
Ted looks down to there. Got nice tilts on there. Swivels all the way around. Arm goes up to there. Swivels all the way around. Single elbow gets up to there. Swivel there at the elbow. Hand swivels all the way around. Goes up and down for a trigger finger hand. Very nice. Oh, and lightsaber wielding hand. So let's see. So the actual like jacket piece is an overlay. So you can crunch to there, back to there. Get a little bit of hula hoop. Leg kicks up to there. Got some bag, goes back there. Single knee gets up to there. Nice running pose. And foot goes forward to there, or back to there, forward to there, and forward facing pin for rocker. So yeah, pretty much your kind of new standard Black Series articulation.
So Luke got the works there.
Yes. So next, we'll go over accessories. So we get the camera really does not want to focus today. Come on, camera, get in there. We need to see this blaster in all of its glory. Let's see. There you go. You can kind of see it there.
Yeah.
So there's the blaster.
Han Solo type blaster there.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Han
sure.
Solo type holster.
Pretty sure
Can
Mini.
you borrow this from Han?
I think that maybe could be. I'm pretty sure, like in a couple of the old Lukes, they pretty much reused the same blaster from Han.
Yeah. Does look pretty much the same.
So yeah, there you go. There he is with the blaster. And then if he's not using the blaster, such as in this battle,
Do not take a gun to a lightsaber fight.
yes, well,
Or a
actually,
blaster to a lightsaber fight.
Han proved that, very much proved one time that gun wins most of the time.
That's true. Leave it to Han.
Yes. Actually, that was Indiana Jones, but, you know,
Right.
still kind of Han. Han and Indiana Jones are the same person, conspiracy theory.
Pretty sure they are.
Same person the whole time. Like, same backstories and everything. Anyway, so there you go. The blast, well, actually, it is slightly different. Because Han has kind of the little loop around over the top, which this one doesn't have.
That's true.
But also, I could also see that as a, you know, maybe it got torn off during this battle. Could have also happened.
Right.
Could be part of, well, I guess they probably put something for like the battle damage on it or
Stark just
something.
annihilated them.
Yes. And then we get the lightsaber.
Good looking lightsaber, probably the most famous one in the history of Star Wars. So obviously
Yep.
this one goes all the way back to Anakin.
Yep.
Where he lost it. Let's see. Trying to think. How did he lose? Mustafar, I guess.
Yep, Mustafar.
Oh, Obi-Wan took it with him.
took it with him.
Obi-Wan took it with him.
And then
Gave it to Luke.
Yeah, he gave it to Luke.
That's
Yep.
right. And if you care anything about the sequels, of course they carry that legend on from there.
Yeah.
And some kind of silliness with Maz Cantuna or something.
Yeah, they never actually explain how Maz ended up actually getting the
Just
lightsaber.
Had in a box.
She's in the box the whole time.
Yeah.
Actually, if they probably did, just me and Dad would rather not rewatch the which movie was that?
Well, it's actually this movie where Luke loses it. He loses it when he loses his hand.
That's true. Yes.
So
There you go. So somehow
yeah, it falls.
Gotten it. Yeah.
And then we assume it's just lost into space, but evidently
Yeah, because I forgot because he does have a different lightsaber in Return of the Jedi.
Yes, when between the movies he builds the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. You can have the lightsaber stored on his belt,
Looks so good.
or we can have it in action. Do you like now that they're swapped up the pegs, giving us some thicker pegs for the lightsaber,
Oh, okay.
so it doesn't break immediately when you're trying to remove it.
Yeah,
from
we
the
had that
lightsaber
problem.
hilt.
Right.
Yes,
And that's
happened
such a
quite
pain in
bit.
the butt.
Yeah. These lightsabers are built to last now.
Well, it took them whatever a decade. They finally got it right.
Took them long enough. There you go. Put the blaster back in his holster. There we go. Luke is ready. Oh, at least he thinks he is.
Right. Ready for this battle to be over.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I think that covers Luke. Again, love it too.
So I think before we actually get into the base, we'll go over comparisons for both Darth and Luke.
Okay, let's do it.
Be right back. Alright, so for our Darth Vader comparisons, we have, of course, his boss, the Emperor.
Absolutely.
And then we have Gary, the Stormtrooper.
All right, yeah. So this kind of this helps me out a little bit. So yeah, I'm guessing, you know.
I mean, I don't think the height has changed since it is the same body mold that we've seen. So I think the height is the same. Even though I will say it's very weird seeing Emperor standing now after being in his throne for so long.
Yeah, we've had his chair.
So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing him standing there
more
now.
Like Luke's size there, I guess, and then of course Vader is just a monster. He's huge.
Yeah, he even puts Gary to shame over there.
Yeah, just a big fellow, a big. I can't speak. Yeah, just a big cyborg, you know.
Yes.
But it looks really cool. That cape, like I said again, just looks awesome. Yeah, so I'm sure that's the Emperor there is probably very jealous that he doesn't have a wired cloak there. And that's something they can do eventually. But
Gary, call Hasbro. I need myself my cloth cape, fully upgraded with all of these fancy wires. Yes, of course, my lord.
Yes, of course, Emperor. I'm on it right now. Placing a call with President Hasbro.
Oh, and don't forget to order my Papa John's.
Of course, sir. Extra anchovies.
Oh, then where's my cane? I cannot be walking around like this. Ugh. My back. You didn't hear me say that. I desperately need to get a walker.
You might want to leave your lightning out. I think Luke is coming soon.
Hello, Lord Vader. How did you enjoy your time on Bespin?
I just kicked the ever-living beep out of my son.
Did he really just say what I think he just said? Gary, you are dismissed. So, Darth, tell me, how did you acquire such a glorious cape?
My master. It was provided to me by Hasbro.
Oh, yes. It's no good, Hasbro. Always giving you the special treatment. What about me? I'm the Emperor, for crying out loud. I've ruled the galaxy for many years.
Of course, my master, but this is a very special sense. It is me battling with my son.
wait a minute, Lord Vader. You did not inform me you had a son.
Wait,
Why
wait.
have I not sensed this before?
Yes. The young Jedi who destroyed the Death Star. The first one. Not the third one. Because that hasn't happened yet.
That there's a third Death Star?
We'll
What?
put that now. But anyway, yes.
Wait, you're saying that the second one is gonna be destroyed as well?
Of course not, my lord.
No.
No, I was mistaken.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be telling me that you're gonna throw me down in the activator shaft.
No, my master. I would never.
Good.
Now let's get back to your son. Lord Vader, you failed to inform me that you had an adult son.
It is recent news to me as well, my master.
I see. Sometimes these unfortunate circumstances do occur, but I must remind you, the Empire will not be covering any of your back child support payments.
No.
I am sure my
That sounds bad.
darn cats.
I believe the Cat Star is currently causing all-out destruction.
Right. There's definitely a disturbance in the force. Anyway, what you were saying. Yes. Oh, yes, your unfortunate bill.
Yes, that's going to be something you're going to have to be responsible for, my Sith apprentice.
Wait a minute. I believe, if I recall correctly, you said that Padme was dead.
No, I'm sure I did not. Never.
Wait a minute. You've been saying that you've been lying to me this whole time. Padme is alive?
No, of course she's not. You did it. It was you. This must be some other estranged woman, I'm sure. But I was told there was another. I also have a daughter. What?
What?
A daughter? There's two?
I am now double a father. I am now the father of twins, Palpatine. Can you believe it? This is great.
This is not great. Now you support payments on the
I'm
daughter,
gonna
too.
be a father. I must tell everyone. Yuri, I'm gonna be a dad.
You don't understand, my Vader. This completely changes your tax situation.
Oh, there's one problem though. I did just kick the ever-living beep out of my son.
That's good.
And then I told him I was his dad.
Did you finish him off? Then we wouldn't have to pay.
He went down, flying down a trash chute, so I think he's been done with.
Good.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
sure
so,
that took care of it. So now we just have to pay for the daughter.
Wait, now I killed my own son.
Oh, yes, that's good. Yes, that's an issue more powerful in the dark side. Of course. Yes. I knew I could feel it. So,
Still a dad, though.
now, if you take care
technically.
of this daughter situation, we won't have to make any unfortunate payments there either. What do you think? It's a pretty good idea. Otherwise, we're going to have to call my accountant. Do you know what your back tax situation is going to look like?
I don't think I want to know. Wait a
Yeah.
minute, since you are the Emperor
It's
of the
almost
Galaxy...
February. We're going to have to file your return soon.
Wait a minute, since you're the Emperor of the Galaxy, can't you just null and void these tax reductions?
Of course I cannot.
Listen, my master, with all due respect, we all know you do not pay any of your taxes.
But you not that. The Empire always pays its taxes to itself. Can I do it?
Of course, my master. I shall begin writing my mini bills.
Well, I suggest you get down to the Papa John's and put in an application. You're going to need to make some money.
Papa John's is here.
Yeah, let them know Lord Vader will be joining the team soon.
No!
And there'll be no Ubering in your Star Destroyer either, Lord Vader. Get your own car, Starship, whatever you plan to deliver.
I will use my TIE Advanced.
You will not.
But what else am I supposed to use? I don't have anything else to drive around in. Want me to use your security shuttle?
Absolutely not.
Want me to use a regular TIE fighter then?
I have some early prototypes that you may borrow.
Prototypes?
Of course. Cheap. Gonna be delivering burgers in my executor? Think you are.
This is not what I had in mind.
Yeah, well, there he was.
On the next episode of the mini adventures of Darth Vader.
Right. Oh yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to McDonald's.
You go
I'm gonna
forever.
take your order.
Yeah.
Yes, the mini adventures of Darth Vader here, apparently.
Gotta make those child support payments somehow.
Yep,
Um.
working at McDonald's now. So, yeah. Anyway, let's...
The Emperor's not billing you out of everything.
It is
But it
true.
works.
Yes. You should see how much he pays us.
But yeah, so I think we've covered both figures.
No,
I had a little shenanigans in
actually,
between.
we haven't even went over Luke's comparisons yet.
Oh, comparisons. That's where we were.
We got
Okay,
severely
totally
distracted.
sidetracked.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so but Darth is back somehow.
Yes,
Hey,
Darth is
we're
back.
done with him.
Yes, so, to Luke.
I mean, look how big this thing is.
Okay, now we're...
This cape, I'm sorry, I know Boo's trying to get to Luke, but I just have to show you this. I stretched this cape out. It is ridiculously huge. It is literally a parachute. It's amazing.
Or it's Peacock Darth Vader.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
interesting here.
Look at
All
this
right.
thing.
Well, I'll be back with comparisons. Alright, so here are the Luke comparisons. So we have Bespin Luke, we have Farm Boy Luke, we have TIE Fighter Luke, we have Hoth Luke, and we have Return of the Jedi Luke.
Dude, I'm telling you, we may have had a shortage of Darth somehow, but man, we've got the goods on Luke.
We got all the Lukes here.
Yeah, I think so too.
We got all the looks of Luke here.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. He's, I mean, like I said, we got some, and this is kind of where it really shows I think the evolution of the head sculpt, technology, and how far they've
So
come.
I guess I better take off this one's helmet so you can
Yeah, just to get a look,
actually see it here.
kind of see the improvements or the unimprovements, depending on how you look at it. Boog, do you know kind of rough idea who's oldest, who's newest?
I think it's the oldest is between Hoth and this was actually the first Black Series figure we ever got. Was this one?
Now I knew he
TIE
may
Fighter
have maybe
Luke.
the new and improved one, but I know we had. Did he come with the land speeder? That Luke there,
The first one did, yes.
we did get a Black Series land speeder,
Yeah,
but that's not him.
that's not the one that came with it.
That was one of the
that's
originals.
the kind of re-release, the
Okay.
upgraded one.
Yeah, that would have been one to look at because that one was from the beginning of time, well over 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't even know where that is anymore.
Really?
Honestly,
Really?
Like, I don't know what happened to it.
What?
This one's just much better, okay?
What about the land speeder? That's what I was more worried
the
about.
land speeder is, I think it's in one of the bags outside now. We moved it out to do the Star Wars
Construction?
room. Yeah,
Okay.
it's under construction.
Good.
But yeah, well actually, let's see. We're going in order here. This was the so I think the TIE Fighter Luke is the oldest, maybe slightly upgraded, and then it would probably be like release order. I think the first version of this one probably.
Hoth Luke?
Yeah, Huff Luke and TIE Fighter Luke are definitely the oldest, going back to their original releases. But the order we got them was TIE Fighter, Hoth, and then Return of the Jedi Luke here, which was the Endor Luke. Then there would be Farm Boy Luke, and then we have Bespin Luke. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And I will say, in Hasbro's defense, like we talked about earlier, some of the differences you're going to see here is definitely their technology and them improving, but it's also true to be, it's true in their defense that, as we talked about earlier, Luke's face did change a lot over the 3 movies.
Yeah.
And that's about because I mean it's a 10-year span. Everybody ages some in 10 years, and then also the accident.
Yes.
So
As you can notice, really none of the Lukes really look the same, really.
that's kind of why I said that. Yeah. If I was
I'd
kinda
say
looking-
the closest ones that look similar enough is Farm Boy Luke and Bespin Luke, and then Hoth and Endor Luke.
Yeah,
Probably the ones that
bring
look
them
the
in
most
tighter, or we
similar.
can zoom in tight for the faces. We'll kind of look at each one and kind of poke some fun and figure out the ones we really do like.
Let's see, zoom in here.
X-Wing Luke stands out to me as being pretty atrocious.
Yeah. I will say, I think out of all of them, it got the hair right. I think, from what I remember. But I do remember his hair kind of looking like that. So, at least for the first one, I'd say that the hair is probably the most accurate to what it looked like for the X-Wing Luke, at least in episode 1.
And I will say this Bespin Luke, it's actually not the shortest Luke. As you can see, the X-Wing Luke is shorter.
Yeah. Yeah, but speaking of, that figure is in dire need of an update, Hasbro.
Yeah.
We need a new X-Wing body. That's what we
Get
need.
rid of the black eye and just put that head over there and off of Bespin. I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
But
Then you also got
I'm guessing that's New
Endor.
Hope.
Yeah. Yeah, the TIE Fighter
Luke.
one is, New Hope Luke. And then also got the Hoth Luke over there.
I
Yeah,
like the Hoth Luke, but it's very generic.
the Hoth Luke, it's good from a distance, but when you get up close, it doesn't look that great. He looks like he has like black eyes,
Okay.
literally.
What about the
So,
nose?
nose. Yeah, the nose is definitely. Well, let's see. It really doesn't really look that different from A New Hope to, or Farm Boy to. Oh yeah, that one has the scar detail on it.
Yeah, I think that's probably. Again, this is not a bad face, but it is younger Luke, but I don't think that looks like Mark Hamill at all. This one, where's they still new?
New Hope.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. That's not that bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks weird from a distance. And then we've got, of course, Jedi, Luke. It passes. So yeah. But I still think yeah, Bespin Luke is it. That's I think that's kind of obviously not the body damage, maybe even the hair, but I think this is they finally I think got the face close.
Yeah, at least close enough here.
Yeah. Big upgrade there for me on the face.
Yeah.
And
So,
they kind of worked out the height. I'm not sure what happened. What happened to?
I think it's just that was just the
We
body.
didn't get a Black Series X-wing, so it wasn't like they needed him to fit in the ship or anything, right?
Yeah, so
Which would be awesome.
That
But
would be
we did
cool.
get a Black Series Snow Speeder.
yeah, we did get that, and that comes with a figure, but it's not Luke. I don't
Right,
think.
weird, right?
Yeah, it's just
But you could use this one for it. Same outfit.
yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely could. Yeah,
That's a great ship tune. That's something I hope for in the future
more ships, please.
from Black Series. Yeah.
Let's see.
Showed us you could do it.
Thanks to the Starfighter ship, if you don't like the Luke head sculpt, you can also just cover it up.
Yeah, I really want. I mean, geez, they could do a Black Series TIE Fighter, which they did like for Force Awakens in the very beginning. We could get a Black Series X-wing, right? I mean, come on, it should not be that difficult, right?
Yeah, I definitely think we
It's
can.
not going to be as big as the TIE Fighter.
If we got a TIE fighter, we gotta have an X-wing at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
Still have my fingers crossed that maybe one day we'll get the
Look at that
Rancor.
TIE Fighter. We need to watch that thing and put it on the channel. It's great.
Yeah, it's downstairs, I think. Oh,
Mhm.
is it still downstairs over all this?
Yeah, it's
No.
under the.
Oh yeah, it's in the under the.
Yeah, tucked away.
Yeah.
It is tough on storage, but it is a really cool piece.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think. We got Black Series vehicles. Do we have?
Well, we got actually. I think that. Well,
Now,
okay.
the TIE Fighter,
We do have we have
Snow
TIE Fighter,
Speeder.
Snow Speeder. We got
Land Speeder.
Land Speeder, and then we also got Ray's thing that she had, or that kind of thing.
race thing. Yes,
Yes,
you're right. The
that
scooter.
The scooter, yes.
And then we also got what is that guy? One
Oh,
of
we
the
did.
Warriors.
We did also get the. We also got the land or the what are they called? The indoor thing. Those speeder things. We got one of
Oh,
those.
speeder bikes.
Speeder bikes. Yes.
Yeah, and then the other one I was thinking about was again, it's probably still technically a speeder bike, but it was the guy. You know,
Yeah.
the whatever he was, alien
Yeah.
guy, whatever. I can't
Oh
remember.
yeah.
Pirate something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I know at the very beginning too, they did do a tauntaun, which we have not got that
They,
one yet.
they did
That
do.
one-
There is a tauntaun and a wampa.
I would
that
love to pick
they
both
did
of those
do.
up.
Yes. Hey, look, Hasbro, come back. You're redone a New Hope. Come back around. Redo all of the kind of Hoth figures, because definitely that Luke, at least I could definitely say, needs an upgrade. And then re-release the Tauntaun and the Wampa. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, at least
That'd
give
be-
people opportunity to buy that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, update them or don't. Just repaint them maybe. Give some more details or something.
Yeah, you've done the
Yeah.
mold on it, so that's
Yeah.
the expensive part, is my understanding.
Yeah. Got the molds. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think now it is time to actually go over the display base itself.
Yes.
Be right
Without
back.
further ado.
Yes. And now this is what we all came here for. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yes, the diorama.
The diorama, yes.
Bespin here, yeah, and this is so cool. It's just enough what you need to make your battle scene look complete.
Yeah.
But not too much, to
Yeah.
make it crazy expensive.
Yeah. Or to take up an absolute ton of shelf space.
Right. So I'm gonna take up, like I said, not gonna take too much shelf space, but yeah, the details are great. I love how on the bottom, it's kind of hard to tell from this video, but they gave you clear stands to kind of
They do.
elevate it a little bit on your shelf.
Yep, because it was floating in the movie, so because it was kind of Cloud City, so yeah, it was floating.
Yeah. Minimal paint, but what's there is good.
Yep.
And I just
Well, actually, I don't know if it's really painted or I think the orange is painted, but I think everything else is kind of casted in the color that it's in. I'm pretty sure.
I think maybe the metallic rings around the poles, maybe.
Oh yeah, that definitely is. That was painted on, definitely.
That's all I see.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that until he pointed it
But
out.
yeah, I wanted the I definitely thought I wanted the one for Mustafar, but after seeing this, I definitely want it. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is really, really good. It's a great, like I said, diorama display piece. They did awesome with like I said, the diorama piece here. And I think you got all this for what, a little under $100? Maybe $89, $90.
Yeah, don't remember.
Could be wrong because I just pre-ordered it, like I said, some months ago.
Yeah,
Well,
been
I
a
think it was
while.
getting outrageously expensive then. So, but yeah, and this is going to look good for forever on your shelf. I mean,
Yeah,
this is just cool.
it'll be
As soon as you
awesome.
see this, you instantly know what it is.
Yep.
It's just epic, one of those iconic moments, you know.
Like I said, one of the most, one of, if not the most iconic moment in pop culture history.
Yeah, and this is kind of how you can you got a lot of different ways you can pose, make this scene, how you want to. So that's what we'll do next. That's gonna be the fun part.
Yes.
So
You get to play with it.
yeah, they
yes.
get a little action effect. So that's obviously for if you're gonna display it with them fighting with the lightsabers clashing. So we're gonna look at that. But then you also have options of displaying it with the fight basically being over, and Luke kind of holding on to the pole there because they left you that opening. That's what that's for. So you can have him kind of out there the way he was, and Darth standing there talking to him.
Okay,
giving
well-
him the famous line.
Okay, technically, we didn't quite get didn't quite get that. I'm pretty sure that's what this is supposed to be extended towards.
Yes.
Is kind of that kind of pillar that. Oh, maybe no. I don't think it was that one. I think it was a different one. I think it was thinner than that. I'm pretty sure if I remember right.
Probably was, but I think they gave you enough to where you can recreate that. Maybe not
Yeah.
exactly, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's definitely why they left that opening there.
Definitely.
Uh,
So, yeah, let's get them in here and let's see what they look like on the display base.
yes.
And check out this awesomeness.
Yes. This is great. Now they didn't give you any pegs, but Boot got him in this position without a whole lot of fuss.
Yeah, there is some texture, but overall it's very smooth, so it's pretty easy. There are these like kind of panels here that I could see being somewhat difficult, but for the most part it's not that difficult to get them standing on there.
Yeah, and then you can see the action effect, I think is what they call it.
Or the battle effect.
Battle effect,
Something,
yeah. Simple but effective.
Very effective.
Yeah, I like this. I think it's very, very cool. Kind of gives you that, clashing of the lightsaber look. And this is kind of how, you can just set it up for the classic duel there.
Yeah, what I was kind of going for was Darth has pretty much dominated this entire thing. He's not really putting much effort into it, while Luke is kind of having to put a little bit more effort into this than Darth is, because he doesn't have much left. He's fighting with everything he has, kind of to stay in this.
Yeah, they're in the beginning. He probably thought he had a little bit of a chance, but I think towards the end he just was fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay alive, figuring a way out of that situation. But I think we turn it a little bit. We can get some different angles. I bet if we was able to do it without him toppling over, maybe. There we go. Yeah, that's a good shot. Kind of just Vader's face over Luke's shoulder. It looks so good. Cape there kind of billowing, and Luke didn't even mess with the cape too much, just kind of doing its own little natural thing. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Black Series pieces we've gotten so far, honestly. I love
Yeah.
this. Really good. And I can definitely see how people, as far as the actual figures are concerned, enjoy these more than vintage collection. But my drawback has always been they're a little boring to me if all they can do is sit on your shelf. I'm big vehicle guys. You guys know if you follow the channel. So, and that's something we were talking about earlier, we're just really limited on with this Black Series line. At least that's kind of the way Hasbro's done it for a decade. We've gotten a few, but not much. Nothing compared to the vintage collection.
Yep. Very
And
true.
then, but when they do stuff like this, it's amazing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Black Series does do their job very well of pretty much being on the shelf. They're able to do a lot of posing, but it's kind of like things like this is really what kind of just takes that to the next level.
Yeah, this is what I want to see, the dioramas, and this
Yeah.
is perfect. Yeah, this is pretty much how I would display this, and I think it looks amazing.
Yes. Now there is some other scenes we're going with, so let's see how well we can get into some other scenes here.
Yeah.
All right, so this is kind of the moments before here. The iconic line is delivered.
Darth has pushed Luke all the way back. He's retreated as far as he can go without, at this point, he thinks jumping to his death.
And
still trying to fight, but there's not a.
And then kind of what I was trying to go for is that this was just before the moment before Darth slices off Luke's hand. Was kind of where I was going for
Luke's
here.
actually got in a position here to do the slicing.
Yes.
Now, I would have liked if they would have given us that kind of a detachment thing with the hand. Would have been pretty cool, but again, they may have thought it would be a little too gory. But yeah, I mean, you could have him stand there with his hand gone, and if you wanted that pose, they didn't give us that option.
That'd be cool, swappable head to.
Yeah, the best you could do with that is to pop off the hand, which we could probably do that right now while it's in this pose and kind of just show you what that looks like.
Yes. Grab back.
Yeah,
Here we go.
So yeah, I think if you're watching this scene probably needs no explanation.
Yes. Actually, just by looking at it, I could just hear it.
Right. Yes. Luke. I shot in my pants. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I could just hear James Earl Jones' amazing delivery of this line that immediately put it into pop culture history.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is like, when all the nerds around the world passed out at once.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this was,
all the jaws were on the floor.
Yeah.
No one could
total
believe it.
shocker, iconic. They kept this thing a complete secret. Somehow.
Back then, back when this movie came out, literally, you didn't really get spoilers leaked out that much. So
that's true. This is definitely no internet, no
internet,
I mean, there was magazines,
pretty much. It was a lot, there really wasn't like leak pages or anything like that to tell you what was going to happen.
Absolutely.
Back then that we kind of have now. So literally no one expected this, no one saw this coming, and just one of the greatest plot twists of all time,
And I think I saw one of those like making of the movies, even I forgot the name the character that actually plays Darth Vader, David Prowse, I think is his name. But anyway, just to make the acting fluid and all that kind of stuff, through all the movies, he's voicing Darth Vader's lines.
Yeah.
To probably just get the body language right to go along with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be too hard. But even for this particular line, George did not give him the "I am your father." He got something else. "I just kicked your cheeks" or something like that. It's not that, but that's the line.
Imagine if that's what the movie ended up of.
Yes.
That would be No, that would have changed everything.
Right. He got the "Luke, I told you could never defeat me" or something like that.
Something like
what
that,
he ends up
probably.
saying. Something lame like that. And so that's how. But anyway, that just kind of shows you how closely of a secret that George, did to hide it, because no one knew. I think if I remember right, during the interviews, Mark Hamill knew, so he could get the emotional part of it right on his end of hearing it. But it was definitely something that like I said, it really, as far as Darth Vader is concerned, it wasn't known until, like I said, Luke knew, and then I think James Earl Jones when he found out, when he saw it from him and had to read the line, and I think that's way down the line, and when they're close to finishing the movie, when he did
the final line, probably.
Yeah.
It was one of the final ones.
Right. So like I said, one of the most iconic scenes in the movies, really.
Yeah.
Sci-fi for sure.
Definitely. I'd definitely say this is I think, to me at least, this is probably kind of like I said earlier, one of the most iconic scenes in pop culture history, and it's been pretty much, I wouldn't say it's perfectly replicated, but near perfectly replicated here in plastic form by the Hasbro team.
It's as good as I would have ever hoped to get. I mean, we've got this scene plenty of times in, I don't want to say vintage collection, but in 3 3/4 inch form over the last, 40 years.
Yeah.
But it's none of them has been as good as this, and we've had some good ones.
Yeah.
But none of them have been, this detailed with this much. We've got pieces of the platform before.
Yep.
We've got some good Lukes.
Yep.
In the 3 3/4. Never got this much of the actual platform though.
Yeah, I think when it comes to VC, they really only gave you kind of the thing that kind of the pillar that Luke was kind of holding on to.
The antenna.
Yeah,
at
the
bottom
antenna,
of the
yes.
shaft. Yeah,
Yes.
you kind of got to do that upside down Luke because he's calling to Leia.
Yeah.
She smacks Lando and makes him make a U-turn.
Yes.
We gotta go back, Luke. So, this is. Like I said, I love this. Like I said, so far this may end up being my, my set of the year.
Yeah.
Because it's that
Definitely.
good. It is. Yeah, I'm very impressed by this.
An early contender for Diorama of the Year. I guess a new category
We've had that before.
New category coming in
I'm
2026.
saving my pennies to get the, like I said, the Mustafar one now.
Unfortunately, I don't think the Windu and Palpatine set comes with anything like this.
I don't either. I think
fortunately.
it's just a 2-pack. Unfortunately, I don't.
Okay,
I mean,
unfortunate.
they should have done at least a backdrop of that window or something.
Maybe he's giving us the window. I don't know how. Well, I don't know.
I'll look at that one again. I can't remember. I just saw this and this and that.
Could have
kinda came out at the same
we could have
time.
gotten the Chancellor's chair. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, the desk or something. But,
Yeah.
hopefully it did something, but I don't know. I
I don't
didn't pay that
remember.
much attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a little more obvious.
Actually, I
than
think
that
if I remember right, that was some con exclusive. I think if I remember right, like it was like New York Comic Con exclusive. But I think it's still available though. I think if I remember right.
I think I did pre-order.
I think
that.
it is still on. I think it actually. Yeah, I think it did port it in. I think it is still. I think it still is on Hasbro Pulse.
See if we can look at it again once we get off of this.
Yeah,
Pay
you're
more
right.
attention now that I got this.
So I believe it is now time for the moment we've all been waiting for.
Okay.
It's now final thoughts time.
All right.
Yes.
So
Let's do this.
we're just gonna. I guess this came as a set. You paid for it as a set, so we're gonna review it as a set.
Rate it as a set. Yes.
Okay. 5 stars.
Yeah. 5 stars for
Home
me as
run
well.
for me. Love it all. Even with the catchy cat hair cape.
Yep.
That's the only downside to that. You're gonna have to get you a lint roller.
Yep.
Every now and then after it. But other than that,
Even though I'm pretty sure if you have cats, you probably have quite a few of those
Yeah.
by now.
true. The rest of it is
Well,
awesome.
no,
This makes up for the cape.
you think it would be? Well, probably. It'd probably still be somewhat bad, even if you don't have cats. Like with all the dust and just random hairs just laying around.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But not only do you have the awesome diorama piece, which is great, but I think you've got 2 best versions of these characters that I've ever seen.
yep.
Like Luke said, it may be mostly reused stuff from the Darth Vader figures, except for this cape. But this cape takes it to a whole other level in my book.
Yeah.
This thing is huge. You saw when I put it up there earlier. I mean, it put Bat Keaton to shame.
Yes.
You know,
Bat Keaton
it's
wish
absolute-
he had a-
yeah, huge cape, and it's fun. You can get it into all kinds of crazy little poses that I never really thought about being possible.
Yeah.
Hasbro did awesome. 5 stars. Can't wait to get the next 2.
Yes.
In this series.
So, it's gonna be 5 stars for me as well. I think it's, that's pretty much everything I wanted it to be, and then some. I think the Luke figure is great, so is the Darth Vader figure, and the diorama is awesome. And especially just putting it all together, it just makes for one heck of a display, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, make sure to like and subscribe, or Darth Vader's gonna reveal that he's your father. We'll see you guys in the next review.
Right.
Bye, everyone.